Yep. Yep. There it is. You have a Daredevil. You got to be careful. Yep. Saw that one coming. Yeah, I know. I'm back at it, and this season I'll reach your goal of Celestial. You could do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. She has to flank. She has to look for a flank. Yeah. Their ult economy is messed up. So here's the one thing. Here's what I'm gonna say about this so far. Their ult economy was messed up because they spawn camped using rocket ult and her ult. They had more ults already ready to go to push out of their spawn, and now they're using ults here like crazy. Like the Cloak and Dagger ult they didn't need that to push up to point. They could have just used a different ult to get to point. They know they have a Punisher now, and the rocket ult isn't gonna do anything when they Punisher ult, because they're gonna destroy the ult, especially if it's placed right in front of the Punisher. So those are two bad plays by their supports. So because of those two bad plays in the supports, they're not able to take back point, right? Like those are two crucial support ults that they messed up on. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Okay. Again, using their Cloak and Dagger ult here is fine, but it's lost. Like they're down 2 already.
I'm about to make a name for myself.
You get what I'm saying, chat? Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. So using your Cloak and Dagger ult here when they're down 2 players already, and they're basically 4v6ing, which is not a smart idea. You were in the front 3-0, but I don't know why the guy decided to sell, and because of that. I mean, you get a lot of people who do that. What's up, Miss Pink? How you doing? Ooh, nice pick. Nice. Eesh. This is why that Cloak and Dagger wasn't needed. Like, you're basically fighting a 4v6. Like you just gotta have to die on point. Someone needs to strange ult, and then hopefully you guys win this point, and then take them out one by one. Good morning, Silver. How you doing? You won? Nice, nice. You're good. You made Lord Sue. Hell yeah, Miss Pink. Congratulations. Can we get a round of applause for Miss Sue? Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys heard the round of applause. All right. Alrighty. You heard that? Good, good, good. All right, so we're gonna go back. So I'm gonna say the first point was lost, not due to the magic. The magic wasn't the issue here. It was her supports. This is a good flank. I don't know about disengaging like that, but you saw a DP Lord. My team carried that guy and checked his account. Out of 85 matches, he won 35. I mean, it happens though. Like, there's a lot of people who... You have a lot of people who sell the game, unfortunately, and you guys see that with even my gameplay. Like, there's a lot of people, we be winning the point, and all of a sudden, like, people just stand in the corner AFK. It's below freezing today? Holy smokes. Nice, that was a good pick. Oh, missed the health pack. I could see that. I could see that in the back of their head. They're saying the health pack was there. Right now they could win this point if they just chill for a second, regroup, and then they re-engage with magic ult. It'll force out either a Punisher or a Cloak and Dagger ult, but it still force something out. Ooh, there it is. That rat is going to die. Ooh, you missed. Nice. Got the Punisher still. The target priority on the magic is not bad, but at the same time, like, I don't know what her team is doing. Good morning, Blackity Rawr. Nice, yep. Ooh. Where's the rest of her team, man? Like, she's getting pick after pick after pick, but they're not doing anything with it. They're just not playing together. You don't know what happened this game? Yeah, that's why I picked it. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first point was lost because of your supports. But this second point, no one's playing together. Hey, what's up, Deathrin? How you doing? Everything's going well. How you doing? To be honest, this match was so confusing. I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason why you guys are losing. The reason why you guys are losing is because your team isn't playing together. Make a name for myself. Hey, what's up, Modonos? You're getting 20 inches of snow. Good vibes only. That's right, Rude. How you doing? Go, Joe. Thank you so much for the follow. Really do appreciate it. And yes, Bad Bunny. I love Bad Bunny. Yeah, there's no team cohesion on this second point. Like, your team just mentally gave up after the first point. After the first point, your team just gave up. Like, it's evident. Like, you're not playing together as a team. You're not pushing in as a team. There's no cohesion here. I climbed out of limbo. Chilling with your boy. Nice. Congrats. Yeah, so the first point, I'm gonna tell you, the first point was lost because your supports used their ults when they didn't need to. Like that rocket using ult in front of the spawn, that was not necessary. You ulting there, sure, you get your ult pretty quickly, so like that's fine. But like in this situation, like the second point was lost because you guys just didn't play together. But this here, where is it? There is a part where you guys are holding them in spawn. And you guys lose. Right? So you're holding them in spawn here. Then rocket ults here soon. And then you ult. Hey, what's up, Turtle Shark? How you doing? Bro, they're playing for good vibes. I mean, you're not wrong. If you want to know what I think about that situation, you can go look at one of my VODs here on the Purple app. I'm not going to re-explain myself. But I do appreciate you asking. All right, so see, like this amp here is not needed. This amp here is not needed. You using your ult, that's fine. But this amp, you don't need this amp. There's no need for this amp. Because now look at what use you're getting out of this amp. You're getting nothing because the amp is all the way back there and all they have to do is retreat back into spawn. So this is a wasteful amp, right? Hey, what's up, David? How you doing? Your new favorite streamer? Well, I appreciate you. I'm doing well. How are you? Right? So like all they had to do was retreat into spawn and that's a wasted amp. All right, so that's mistake number one. Mistake number two came when you guys were back in your own spawn. Right? No, this is still them retaking. Okay, this Cloak and Dagger ult here, this is the other Cloak and Dagger ult. Alright, so this Cloak and Dagger ult, not needed. You don't need this Cloak and Dagger ult to push the point. Why? There's nothing going on. It's just a fight. Right? So you don't need this Cloak and Dagger ult here, because again, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen here. Like, there's no need. And you guys lose point. You see that? Like, what was the use of that cloak and dagger ult? For what? You know? So there's no need for that cloak and dagger to use their ult there. And then there was a time that they used cloak and dagger ult towards the end. Right? When it was a 4v6. Right here, using this cloak and dagger ult, you don't need this cloak and dagger ult. You're down 2 people. They have 6 people here. What are you gonna do? Stall point? Only if they go strange here, but no one went strange. So there was no communication. You guys are down 2 people, and this cloak and dagger ult's not here. Does that make sense? Like, it's just a wasteful ult. And then in the second round here, this was just no cohesion with the team. There's no cohesion with the team. You were trying to take flanks, you got a couple picks, and you didn't win that point because your team was just all the way in the back line. Or all the way in the back while you're pushing on the back line. You would have just counter ult for ult? Not necessarily. Sometimes, like, there are certain situations, and I talk about this all the time. There's certain situations where you can counter the ult with your ult, but you don't need to. Sometimes, depending on the placement of the ult, you can just tell your team to back away and re-engage once the ult is over. Like, for instance, when Hela ults, right? Hela ults, she has an area of space where she can see, right? This was a top 500 lobby, by the way. Yeah, I know. And that's the point I'm trying to make, right? Like, this person here, what did he play? Spider-Man, Panther, and Moon Knight. And he had 9,000 damage with 5 eliminations, which is not bad, but they're dying 8 times. So why are you dying 8 times is the question. So you have a Rocket who had not a very good game. You had a Bucky who went from Rocket to Bucky for whatever reason. And then you had your Cloak and Dagger who had 19,000 heals, which again, it's not even the healing part. It's like how they used their ults. Why you guys died so many times is because you guys didn't play together. Dude, I can barely DPS pool because DPS is so popular. I mean, DPS pool is fun, but I think he's the weakest out of the 3. But that's really what it came down to. It's like you guys just didn't play together. If you would have played together like you did in the first part, like the first part of this whole match, you guys were playing together and you guys dominated. After that, you just staggered and staggered and staggered and staggered and just didn't play together. They weren't running solo Cloak and Dagger. They were running Rocket and Cloak and Dagger, but the Rocket switched to Bucky for whatever reason. Yeah, it was just one stagger after the other, and then there were not great decisions that were made by the supports. Like this was actually a support issue here. This was a support issue. This team lost because of the supports using their ults in the wrong time. Like they used a Rocket ult in front of a Punisher ult, right? And the Punisher just deleted that ult. Like there was no need for that Rocket ult to be there. So. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the other Vaughn. Again, for those who are new to the channel, you're more than welcome to join in. We do need your replay ID and all of the information so that we can take a look at all of the cool stuff. Okay, so we already saw that. We already did that. Okay, I think this is the other one that we need to take a look at today. Spawn camping doesn't work unless it's the end of the match. That's different. Like spawning in the beginning is not gonna help you. All right, chat. So this is Tayo Go Pew. Tayo Go Pew. It looks like they were a Moon Knight, a Jeff, and a Invis. And we're gonna take a look. They had the second most finals on the team. They had a ton of damage, but let's see what it equated to this team. All right, so we're gonna take a look at this little Jeff. It's all good, Gojo. It's all good. Appreciate the compliment. All right, so we got Jeff.